Hey there folks, the Broke Ass Collector here, and today we have the Hot Toys Death Trooper from the Mandalorian TV series, and we're going to do a quick unboxing and review. Let's open. First time opening, not sure what this guy looks like. I hear he looks like the other that came out a while ago for Rogue One. I missed all those unfortunately because I'm broke ass collector, so I get a chance to get one now. Yay. What we got here? Oh, that didn't sound good. Anyway, here he is in his plastic shell. Get that out of the way. Oh, lots of plastic. Alright, it's got a bunch of little pieces of stuff here to stop the paint from rubbing, which is awesome. Anything in the back? Oh, we got this piece of plastic here. Arm plastics. Ah, here's my favorite part. Hot Toys with the tape. Sometimes you just can't find the spot to unravel the tape. So I usually have a pair of hair cutting scissors, easier to bit sharper. Find a spot on the figure that has nothing to do with any kind of seam or clothing or anything. Once you get this guy's easy, and bam, off. Get off. All right, how about this side? Oh, that was nice and easy. Why can't I do that with all these things? Let's get this off. Oh, look at that. I gotta make this one hard on me. There you go. Oh, maybe not. No, they're gonna play a little game with me here. It's called, let's make this one super tight, the other one not. Clip very gently. And it is off. Beats. Oh, I have the same problem here too. Find the spot where the tape goes. Oh, that was easy. Can find where the tape meets the tape. Boom, done. There he is. Pretty awesome looking. See, I missed out on the first, I think there was 3 versions before from Rogue One. But we got this guy here. And this is cool for anybody who missed it, like me, because I really wanted this guy, but at the time I didn't have any cash, unfortunately. And I missed out on him, I missed out on Krennic and a whole bunch of characters. Now I have to go try to play catch up, which is never fun. Alright, let's get his accessories out. Okay, here is the Death Trooper's accessories. Just look at them all. There's, not much there. It would be nice if they made him like a trooper builder, gave him a pauldron. You can take off, maybe a chest rig piece you can take off. Something cool, bunch of thermal detonator pieces, but Hot Toys usually does what they make the figures based off of the exact show. I went back and checked. I don't believe there's any Mandalorian Death Troopers that were in pauldrons, no captains or anything like that. They pretty much all just looked exactly like this dude, except for bigger or smaller. So I'm sure they're gonna make them in the next couple episodes. You'll probably see a bunch, and Hot Toys will make 15 different more, because it's Hot Toys. He could be the next Spider-Man or Iron Man. Back to the accessories, says not much there. We got the blaster pistol here. Pretty sweet. It's got some weathering on there. Got the rifle. Stock moves. Pretty cool. Got a strap. Don't think that piece moves. Oh, maybe it does. Not gonna mess with it. No one's ever gonna use that anyway. It's a folding stock, and you got a stock there. Yeah, that's okay, cool. You have some bluing here, a little bit of red from the heat from the blasting. Got a little possibly laser over here and flashlight on this side. Magazine. Batteries, just they'll last a good maybe a day. Wrist pegs, so you don't break your pegs, and then you can use these. It's always nice to have. Been there and done that. All right, we got basic fists, punchy hands. Cool little armor on there. We have 2 trigger fingers, which is nice. You can dual wield with this guy. Got a little bit of weathering on there, which is very cool. A little sand weathering. And we have grabby hands, just in case your guy wants to hold something. Not sure what. There's nothing in here that would fit inside these hands, but yeah, that's cool in case you want to put something else on them. And you have a basic cradling hand for the gun, or a hand signal. And you got your instruction sheet, which is not that big, just mostly shows you how to put the batteries in. You got the magnet, and don't excessively bend stuff. Thanks, guys. I won't excessively bend these things. And you got a basic stand, which looks like almost a basic stand's been out for a while now. No sand feature, no extra piece you can stick on top, but bases I don't really care too much for. They're going on top of the shelf. You can't really see them anyway, so I'm just glad I have one in the first place. Okay, here is the figure. He's got some pretty cool weathering going on here. A lot of sand weathering thrown into the grooves there, which looks pretty awesome. You got the, can't see it too well with this lighting in here, but you do have a good shade of green inside the, oh, there you go. Inside the visor there, which looks pretty awesome. He's got the straps, kind of, sort of. You can put a chest rig on, maybe if you buy an extra chest rig. Throw it on, it would look pretty awesome. At the back, nothing comes off here. He's got the usual belts. Got these guys over here. Nice weathering detail. And you got the horrible rubbery. Now, Sideshow used to make the clones, the Deluxe clones that came out. And those guys had like the same look to them there, but they made it like a material that was like ribbed. It looked like a sweater kind of thing, a commando sweater almost. They could have easily have done that for these guys because, I mean, that, I don't like that. It feels like it's going to cause some problems after a while. I wouldn't leave him in those positions for too long. Depends on what country you're living in. Some people have high humidity in the areas, and leather and rubber seems to crack on their figures. So this guy, I generally don't dynamic pose the crap out of my guys. I try to keep them a decent pose where there's minimal movement going on, because I'd like to be able to have this guy in 10 years and still enjoy him and look at him, as opposed to a cracked character and me having to go and buy another one. No fun. So yeah, look at that leg movement. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The arms are so you can move. Wrists are good. You got side to side there. Okay, a little bit up and down too. That's cool. Got the knee bends. Again, you gotta watch that armor. You don't get anything caught in there. Head is good. That comes off nice and easy. So let's pop those in and see what the light looks like. Okay, here's sometimes the joys of Hot Toys figures. See inside the head here, he's got a little slot where the magnet goes. The only problem is my head was coming off a little too easy, the helmet, because both magnets were stuck together. So they pretty much just came right out. So I'm going to have to glue those back in. I knew this thing felt a little bit too easy to get on and off. The batteries were a little bit pain in the butt to get in there, I guess because of the screw. Every time you try to use a screw, I've got this cool little screwdriver here. You can just pretty much, it's got a bunch of different adjustable tops. It was hard to get out. You got to try to poke it out too. I use these little tweezers. I think they came with like one of the War Machine armors or something like that. Try to push those things in, which is not easy because there's a magnet in there, and you can feel the batteries moving around and they kind of fly out. So once you have it on, with the actual magnet maybe, you can turn this on, And you've got the visor light. And you've got some little lights down here too. I believe the visor itself up top is lighting up too. Let's see. Nah, maybe not. It's just the flashlight and the bottom pieces here. All right, cool. I get to fix that later. Always fun gluing stuff in. Let that glue sit for a while, or else you pop it out and the same thing's gonna happen again. Never fun, but usually these things are pretty easy to repair. So that is the Mandalorian Death Trooper. So I'm sure we're gonna see a couple more of these guys over the next couple episodes, and then Hot Toys will make a whole bunch more. And we'll get a whole army going on, which is pretty awesome. I missed the first three, and I think this one is almost identical to the last one that came out with just a basic. I think you might have more weathering in there. All right, until next video.